Hey guys, what's going on? It's Alex or Irons here, and welcome back to some Modern Warfare 2. Happy holidays to everybody. Christmas was yesterday. I don't know the updates of the other holidays around this time, but yeah, I hope you guys had a good holiday, whatever you celebrate regardless. I just spent it with my family for the most part. I got to spend some time with my friends. Was it last week before? Something like that. Pretty recently. And yeah, I got a PS5, which is pretty cool. Also, I've been wanting a PS5, especially a PS5 controller. If I wasn't going to get the PS5, I would have bought the PS5 controller. Before, when I played on controller, I used this old PS4 controller, and you can tell it's old because it's like completely blacked out. The newer like model of the PS4 controller, the D-pad, the bumpers and triggers and the sticks they're like gray, and this is the like old one. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss this controller. The PS4 controller is a very nice feeling controller, but yeah, this PS5 one, it's nice. It's heavier than the PS4, which I was not expecting. It feels almost like it has batteries in it, like an Xbox controller. I guess the battery is just bigger in this one, which would make a lot more sense. It just has a bigger battery, bigger lifespan, even though, I don't know. I did have to, I only got like 2 hours, hour and a half of wireless time when I was playing earlier this morning, but it may have not been fully charged. I don't know. Obviously, I can't see when it's plugged into the computer, but I can see when it's connected to the Great Spawn. Wow, connected to my PS5. I got the Ragnarok edition, so yeah, I've been playing some Ragnarok. Unfortunately, the PS5 controller does not make my aim any better. Just is a little bit nicer. It's a bit newer. It feels better in my hands. It's almost feels kind of like a hybrid controller. Like the PS4 controller is like very similar to like the other PlayStation controllers, like the PS3 and the PS2. I didn't have a PS3, but I had a PS2 way back. But I have used a PS3, and so the PS4 controller is it's like nearly identical feeling. Like the mainly the back is what I'm talking about. Like you see how it kind of is just that. But the back of the PS5 kind of looks like an Xbox One controller. Like nearly identical. It like almost feels, I mean, this has like grip tape on it. It feels very similar to an Xbox One controller, but it has the layout of the PlayStation. It almost is like a scuff impact, I think, where it's like actually like a hybrid between the two. But yeah, I like it. The bumpers are much more responsive than this one. Like it's a night and day difference. Like it feels like if I were to close my eyes and just use the bumpers, I couldn't tell you if I was playing a PS4 DualShock or a PS3 controller. Like I wouldn't be able to tell you. But this, they are crisp. They're like buttons. I really like it. It's really nice, especially when I play inverted. So I aim and shoot with the bumpers and not the triggers. It just is quicker, faster response. And yeah, I've also been using this SPR part of my my grind for the sniper and sniper-like guns for the like ultra mastery weapon thing, calling card and emblem. I know it's kind of cheese to do the iron sight with controller because you do get aim assist, but it makes up because I suck ass on controller. I just haven't played on controller in forever. If you go back to some of my old, I think maybe Vanguard have a couple videos on controller. I know I played controller in Vanguard a little bit. Say a little bit, quite a lot actually. A very decent amount on controller in Vanguard. Fortunately, my aim just kind of sucks in general. I'm using focusing aim assist. I know technically it's not the best. Oh wow. Like technically wise, like you'll get more of a broader aim assist. You'll get a more broader aim assist. I'm actually just gonna back out probably. You'll get a more broader aim assist, but the legacy is what a lot of people are saying is the best. Just whatever feels best, whatever you're used to is what you should use. Don't listen to anybody tell you what the best, what the worst is. I used precision. I think precision, especially if you don't like heavy aim assist, because I feel like if you use legacy or focusing or even default, it just is really mushy feeling and just doesn't feel amazing to use. It's very mushy, not very responsive. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Okay, I need to do that. But yeah, also, one thing I like about the PS4 is I can just swap my control freaks. The control freaks fit on the PS5. So if you had PS4 control freaks, they'll fit on the PS5, no problem. You kind of have to turn them a little bit as you're putting them on, or else you'll like squish the rubber and it'll wear faster. But besides that, fits no problem, super easy, which I love. I really didn't like having to get new control freaks every time I upgraded consoles. I had to get new ones for when I got an Xbox One. And I had to get new ones for when I got my PS4. Those are different sizes. Oh, I'm in a sniper lobby. I'm loving this. But yeah, I probably won't do much controller sniping. I kind of wanted to just get it done out of the way because the settings on the controller and the controls for Ragnarok are obviously very different. And I'm playing on the hardest difficulty on Ragnarok. I'm playing the Give Me God of War, and it is so difficult. I love it. I played the first God of War. I 100%ed the first God of War as well. Don't remember what difficulty. It was either balanced or Give Me a Story, which is the easiest. So it definitely is a change in pace to play on Give Me God of War, but I kind of like it because it's almost like Elden Ring. In a way, I played Elden Ring on controller because I'm not a psychopath. I don't know, comparing Ragnarok and Elden Ring is a little weird because they're so different. Yeah, I'm not very good on controller. Just gonna be completely honest. They're just very different games. The combat's pretty similar, but the enemies are vastly different, and the enemy combat as well is very different. The first beginner boss fights, the bear and Thor, they just like will just pile attacks on you, like literally, like it's ridiculous, which is different from Elden Ring because the bosses have stamina as well. It's like a hidden stamina bar, so they're not just gonna like hit you with 6 attacks back to back, but they will in Ragnarok, and it's ridiculous, especially because I think it's just because of the difficulty I'm on. I'm really hoping every boss doesn't have this many unblockable attacks, but the amount of unblockable attacks that I got hit by with Thor, that first Thor fight where they like crack the realms or whatever, the fucking okay, anyway, that guy was just annoying the shit out of me. Actually, turn up my sense real quick. Nope, not that. I'm on 6.6. I did switch it to 7.7, but after like a day of not playing, it was a little bit too sakes. It was a little bit too high for me, but I think because before it just feels like I'm turning for like 6 years. Yeah, my centering and my everything is just not good. So cut me some slack. Parachutes are so stupid. They need to nerf the movement speed when it's your secondary. This fucking loser. whatever. I literally could not care less. I want to say it's the dude with the 725. It's fun. I also like have barely played in the past, like, I don't know, week, 2 weeks. I have barely played. There's not the biggest incentive for me to play right now. I just don't really want to do DMZ solo, and none of my friends will fucking get this game for some reason. Even though they've played DMZ and they fucking are so goddamn in love with Tarkov, they just won't play DMZ with me for some reason. How is that a hit mark? Okay, sure, game. Sure. I would love to play more DMZ. I really enjoyed it for the little bit I played. I really had a fun time with it. Anyway, I suck on controller. Nothing's really changed. I got a new console and a new controller. Same old Modern Warfare 2. There's like literally nothing new since the Reloaded update. I maybe play for like 30 minutes to an hour a day. There's just I just have no incentive to play right now. I've pretty much gotten everything. I don't think, still can't even. So it's whatever. I don't know what else I'm gonna post. Probably I'm just gonna keep uploading Call of Duty like this because I don't know what else to post. There's nothing really that I can upload that's gonna be as easy as this. Just sit down, play a couple games, edit it. I have Overwatch 2, but I don't know how that would work. But anyway, guys, peace out.